So next speaker is Professor Haruhiko Inufusa. So title is Oxidative Stress and Antioxidants.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining these sessions. And this presentation is oxidative stress and antioxidant. This presentation is not precise, a little bit fuzzy story about that oxidative stress and antioxidant. Oxidative stress you cannot see because it's starting with gas. So easy understanding oxidative stress is to cut apple half and stay in the air conditions. Oxygen makes that oxidative stress on the surface of that apple and then turn to the color brown. Same thing will be happen in our bodies. And then here is ROS is a reactive oxygen species. That's gonna made huge damage on our body, inflammations, cancers, hypertensions, arteriosclerosis, and brain ischemia, and then dementia as well. So that how to say, many scientists says all of the disease is depend on that oxidative stress. And then you cannot see that oxidative stress. Here is two final product from the gas. One is hypochlorous acid and one is hydrogen peroxide. You know that hydrogen peroxide is ingredient for that bleaching agent for the crossing washes, wash crossings. And then if you touch that bleach, your fingers turn to the white and then the inflammation start. So the high oxidative stress means high bleaching agent in your blood. And it's going to be easy to understanding all your body made inflammations. However, these two ingredients are produced in our body and then protecting and supporting the immune systems. For example, white blood cell neutrophil found that bacteria or virus and then try to eating phagocyte, but they cannot kill that bacteria or virus. They're using the enzyme and hypochlorous acid and hydrogen peroxide to destroy. And then our immune system helps a lot by these oxidative stress. But over the normal level of oxidative stress damage your bodies. So this is history of the Earth's atmosphere and evolution of the living things. So first is chemical evolutions, and then bacteria is born, and then evolution to cell-based organisms, and then finally, mammals will be born. It's only 5 million years ago, compared to the long history of it on the Earth. We are really newcomer on this planet. So anyway, this lifespan and life cycle of that living species dependent on that oxygen and cell-based organisms. This photograph is orange anemone fish. It's very famous for that Nemo in the animation movie of the Disney. And then you can see that the really beautiful orange color and then the white color on their bodies. They eat many from the coral things or other things, and then that is a resource of that astaxanthin. That is the polyphenol, okay? And then coral reef is surface of that water top, and lots of ultraviolet attack that these animals. And then this animal was developed to protect their bodies from that ultraviolet, because that ultraviolet hit that animal, oxidative stress is born, like a hydrogen peroxide, something like that. If you go into that down to the sunshine, your skin is turned to, coloring. Sometimes in heavy, sunburn is going to be happens. So these fishes are protecting that from that oxidative stress, from that sunshines. Of course, we are not the fish. If you eat that astaxanthin, that is the shell of that crab or something like that, your skin does not turn to that beautiful colors. Of course, because that the polyphenol for that the human is kind of the poison. So our body cannot intake that polyphenol at that, original coloring situations. And then reactive oxidant species is a free radical. There is a damage on the biomolecules, a lipid, protein, carbohydrate, oxygen, and DNA. And then it causes impairment of physical functions. So finally, disease, aging, carcinogenesis will be starting. So that the ROS and then the free radical oxidative stress is a main source of our health problems. And then this slide shows oxygen and NO. And then this is closely connected. And then finally, and then tissue disorders, and then regulation of the blood flow and the blood pressures. So this is a complex of that oxygen, and then NO has a problem over the health systems. I invented the 20X, and many scientists presenting that lots of effect on that aging or frail or many diseases. This 20X is consists with 8 ingredients: L-glutamine, vitamin C, L-cysteine, coenzyme Q10, succinic acid, fumaric acid, riboflavin, and niacin. And it's a very common common protein in the vitamins. And if you go into the drugstore to find that multivitamin something, it's all inside. However, these ingredient and then dosage and the combination is very important. And then I found that the very strong antioxidant effect in 20X, and then many patents are granted, and then also the safety test was cleared. This slide shows that the normal human, the hydrogen peroxide levels in the blood. So that this is the normal humans taking at the 20X, like average 4 weeks. And the 4 weeks later, hydrogen peroxide levels going down like 30%. And then this is really strong effect because many doctors try to reduce that hydrogen peroxide level using that branch amino acid or something like that. But it's only reduced 5 to 7% after 6 months administration. So that you can imagine that the 4 weeks average is very, very effective. And then this slide shows that development of the Alzheimer's disease and hypertension and diabetes, acute stroke, and then small vessel disease, induced oxidative stress, and then the inflammation, and finally amyloid beta production and the Alzheimer's starting. This is slide from the mouse model of the Alzheimer, and then this slide shows the amyloid beta plaque is reduced by the 20x. And then same time, oxidative stress markers and the inflammation markers reduced. And then finally, we succeeded to that dementia preventions, and then MMS scores reducing, and then also Hasegawa score reducing. And then 20x is the most effective anti-ROS. This was proven by 2014. And then reduce that mitochondria ROS and the cellular ROS, and then SOD, superoxide stars, is dramatically increasing. And then energy production, like Professor Fukui has presented, energy production increasing so that moving power is increasing. And then it's a little bit skip. And in the case of the diabetes, diabetes increase that oxidative stress, and then 20x reduce oxidative stress in the diabetes mice model, dramatically reduced. And then autophagy is a cleaning system of our bodies. And then once it's going to be gone, dementia will be going to be starting. And 20x maintain that autophagy system even in that diabetes. So effect is 20x is not only amyloid beta, but also strong antioxidant. Increase SOD, increase energy production, reduce blood glucose, decrease insulin, increase neurogenesis of neuron in brain, retention of autophagy, and prolong telomere. So finally, the effect is on allergic disease, dementia, systemic scleroderma, diabetes, cancer, COVID infection, messenger RNA vaccine side effects, ulcerative colitis. And the question is anti-aging. I strongly believe that we are doing that anti-aging experiment now, so which will be proved in the near future. Thank you very much.